Oh, jeez. Another stupidly good budget IEM? Oh, okay. In this video, I'm looking at the CXS, otherwise known as the CCA CXS. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? David here from Prime Audio Reviews, and yeah, look at this, the CCA CXS. Now, this little guy comes in at $23. I have seen it for less, so if you look around, you never know. As low as 18, I believe, but you know, enough with the box because nothing has changed there. The accessories are still bare bones, but just have a look at these. Feast your eyes on those babies. I mean, come on. 20, 30, 40 bucks? Who wouldn't be happy? I'd spend 50 bucks on an I'd spend $100 or more on IEMs with a shell that beautiful. Look at it. They are absolutely stunning. They feel great. They look great. They got this beautiful matte finish. They just look incredible, and I can't believe how little money you can get these for. And I haven't even talked about the sound yet. Alright, so single dynamic driver. Let's have a look at the cable now, and the cable is, well, it's nothing to get excited about, but it's not enough to be mad at either. It's serviceable. You know, 0.75 millimeter stupid angled connectors and all that. It's a bit stiff and whatnot, but it's rugged as hell. It is very sturdy and durable. Anyway, it works. Could be better, but you know, if you don't like it, replace it. Easy as that. Well, I tell you what, oh gosh, I just love these things. Not only do they look great, they're pretty comfortable as well, especially, well, in my case, especially if you swap out the cable for something else without that stupid connector and those stupid aggressive ear. Oh, look at it. So how do they sound? Let's get into it. Well, neutral, bright, maybe something like that. Let's talk about the bass first, and the CCA CXS IEMs. They're kind of like a light salad with a tangy dressing. They have a crisp and refreshing sound. It doesn't weigh you down, but they also don't fill you up with bass. The bass is tight and controlled, but it doesn't have a great deal of impact. In my opinion, it's best suited for acoustic music or jazz, etc., but it can also work with hip hop or rock. It should be satisfying enough for most people, but if you're a bona fide bass head, you should probably consider some alternatives. As for the mid-range, the lower mids are thin and airy, and that makes male voices sound a little less robust and a little less powerful. Female vocals, however, do fare better as they are clear and they're expressive, but they can also sound sibilant and even a little bit harsh at times. The upper mid-range has some bite and sparkle, but it can also be edgy on some recordings, so not really forgiving on poor recordings. One thing you'll notice is how spacious and open the mid-range sound, which is going to definitely appeal to many users. And then in terms of treble, the treble has a reasonably natural tone that doesn't sound too bright or dull, but some cymbals can sound metallic or even splashy. In addition, some instruments like the upper register of pianos have a bit of a sharpness to them that can be fatiguing. The treble has a lot of clarity, but it also lacks some body and warmth. It can make the music sound lively and energetic, but it can also be sizzling on some recordings, especially poor recordings. For the most part, however, the treble is well controlled and has good extension. Now, in terms of soundstage and technical performance, the CXS IEMs are good at revealing fine details and resolving subtle nuances in the music. So they're pretty good at picking up those little micro details. They can separate instruments well for their price range and don't sound congested for the most part, even during complex passages. The sound it's snappy and it's fast, which makes the music lively and energetic. The Soundstage is pretty spacious in both directions, as in width and depth, not so much in height, but the positioning of sounds is fairly precise, so they're pretty good for gaming and they're pretty good for, positioning on the Soundstage. You can tell where the sounds are coming from, but not exactly how far or how close they are. So yeah, that is the CCA CXS. Now let's do a real quick comparison. I'm going to bring, of course I'm going to bring in the bloody Zero, aren't I? The 7 Hertz Zero. Now, this is still my preferred sort of $20-ish IEM for various reasons. The bass doesn't sit perfectly with me. I would like a little bit more body and warmth in that upper bass or the mid bass. But you know what? There's just something about the sound of the 7 Hertz Zero here. It's kind of exciting. It's got these nice crisp transients. It's got enough treble to be exciting, but definitely not fatiguing or sibilant, at least to my ears. So this is still my favorite one around that $20 range. I haven't heard all of the popular models. Like, there are some that I haven't heard of. I just haven't been able to keep up with all of them. But, between the Chew, the Zero, what else have I done recently? There's so many I can't even put my mind on it. Oh yeah, the Truth Ear Holler. Wasn't really impressed with that one. Definitely the Zero is my favorite. But I tell you what, I'm not mad at the CXS. I'm not mad at all, actually. I think these are brilliant. I think for the $23 or even lower price that these are, just the build alone, I mean, the shells are fabulous. I really like them so much. But, nice, mature tuning. A little bit bright every now and then, not all the time. On poor recordings, not so forgiving. Like sibilant recording, you're going to hear some sibilance and they don't mask that. But the detail is very good. And overall, definitely can recommend these. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. That is the CCA CXS IEMs. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Power Fam Audiophile style. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on awesome content like this in the future. Check the description down below. I've got links to my Patreon account if you want to support the channel, all my social media accounts and all that stuff. Until next time, I'll see you later.